baby, we're back. I'm Dan Romanoff, the machine on assignment, but Dwayne Wade in studio, and he's got friends. More on that later. First, we're coming off a crazy week here in the OTL. We had more teams score over 90 points this week than the entire first 2 weeks combined. And out of those teams, 4 of them were from the same division. Which division? I'll let you know. Members, the one we've been calling the weakest. So it's fair to say that our league has not found its true identity yet. But we're going to take a deeper look in divisional talk. Now last week we focused on 2 teams in the members division, Dirty D and Muff Cabbage. Both teams came out with a W and are now playing each other this week. But the members division is far from settled. Muff Cabbage can't seem to consistently score week to week, and Dirty D doesn't know what to do with Russell Wilson. And he's starting him this week, although he hasn't got a W with him at the helm. Everywhere All the Time has consistently scored, but also has had the most points scored against him this year. And although Lee for 3 finally had a good week, he still is 0-3. The members division isn't settled, then the outdoor staff is a mess. Out of the 4 teams not to put up 90 points in week 3, 3 of them came out of the same division. You guessed it, outdoor staff. And in that division, the only team without a win this far was the only team to put up 90 points in week 3. And that team was Will Fork on first 8, who's playing Shibaseki this week. Shibaseki has outscored everybody in that division by nearly 100 points through the first 3 weeks, but still finds himself in 3rd. If Will Fork on first 8 can come through and make it 2 in a row, that'll open up the door for Hangin' and Hernandez and Sandusky tight ends to battle it out for the lead in the division. Crazy stat lines coming out of the indoor staff in week 3. Reedhead has put up 101 points on the dot all 3 weeks. Toys R Us had more double-digit scores in week 2 than Holy O' Holies has had in the entire season combined. Think about that. And Benson's still hanging out there somewhere. But for more on it all, we'll go into Dwayne Wade in Dwayne's Lounge.
He's your favorite OTL correspondent.
Hey, gang.
Asking the tough questions.
Do you like teenage girls?
Boldly going where no correspondent has ventured before. All to get you to Dwayne's Lounge.
What's happening, everybody? This is Dwayne Wade, and I'd like to welcome you to Dwayne's Lounge, where I'm asking the tough questions nobody else can ask. I'd like to welcome my first guest, Tom Shonicle. Welcome to the show, man. Great to have you. What the hell is going on here? Okay, all right, fair enough. All right. First off, I want to ask you, how you doing?
Amen. Bing.
Okay. You look hungry. You want a cheeseburger? Maybe some bacon too.
Okay.
Just eat shit, man. Goddamn. Next question, man. What are your thoughts on the commish?
We had a natural disaster come in, Hurricane Irma.
Right. That was a huge bitch.
And he was on vacation, God knows where.
I think he was in Boston.
Is that a real place?
I think so. And that's our show, man. Here's a Red Bull. Thanks for coming. Have a good night. All right, that's it for Dwayne's Lounge. I'd like to thank Tom for coming in, answering those tough questions. And we'll be right back after this commercial break, man.
The OTL is sponsored by Audi and their new flying car. We're still working on it. So we finally had a game of the week here in the OTL, and it came in a place you wouldn't expect. Lee for 3 and Dalton got into a shootout late Monday night. After the 4 o'clock games on Sunday, it was all but certain that Dalton was going to walk away with a win, and it became all the more apparent after the 8 o'clock games. But going into Monday night, Larry Fitzgerald decided to have a game kit. He went off. And they knotted it up 94-94 with just minutes left until Ezekiel Elliott put it away. And that just goes to show you never know when you're going to get a barn burner here in the OTL. And we're ending this week on a segment we're calling What I Know and What I Don't Know. I don't know if Reedhead's going to score 101 points every week. I don't know if Mute's going to repeat. I don't know if the members are going to get a single team in the playoffs. I don't know who's winning Rookie of the Year. And I don't know if somebody's going undefeated. I don't know if Holy O' Holies is going to finally get it together or not. But I'll tell you what I do know. This is the OTL. It's the best fantasy league we got. And I want to say that I know everyone's putting it out there this week. Good luck in week 4. That's it. That's our show. From everyone here at the OTL and in the lounge, we want to say thanks for tuning in again. We'll see you next week.
Is that your name? D-A-W-A-Y-A?
I'm asking the question. I'm asking the question, Jimmy.
Valid point.
Que se quiera.
What did you say about my mother?
I love your mom.
You don't say that about my
Are you
mom.
filming right now?